it's Melissa
and Stephanie,
and today we're bringing you guys the first Q&A Tuesday of 2016. I really enjoy doing these.
I think it really helps us connect with you guys. You guys get to know us a little bit better through these videos. As always, we went to Twitter and asked you guys to send in your questions with the hashtag #AskSmoke.
And you guys did not fail. As usual, you guys sent in a bunch of great questions. We have 10, maybe 11. We'll see how many make it into this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the questions and answers.
So these are in no particular order. The first question, are you guys excited for Pretty Little Liars 5 years forward?
So, okay, we're filming this on a Monday, but it's going to go up on Q&A Tuesday, which is actually the premiere of the 5 years forward. And to be honest with you guys, I invested how many years of my life into that show for that season finale, which was total garbage. I will be the first person to say that. So I do not feel like committing myself to 2 more years of this show. I do not think I will watch.
I'm kind of excited for it. I, haven't really read too much into what's supposed to happen this season, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm glad that they're finally out of high school because
that's true. That's
I don't know how many years it felt like they were in high school, but I know I was in high school for 4 years.
So the next question is, what was your favorite album of 2015?
I didn't have one.
I did have one, and it was Tame Impala Currents, and I'm so excited that I got the CD for Christmas.
I kind of regret buying it for her,
in the car all the time. We get in the car, and if I have gone somewhere on my own before, the music will be so loud because I just blast the music. I love it.
Next question is, what's your dream city to move to?
So we talked about this, and I think a really cool city to move to would be Tokyo, or probably any big major city in Japan, but I don't know the language, so the language barrier would be really hard for me. So I think I would have to go with London.
I would say probably a country where, they spoke English so that the language barrier wouldn't be too hard. So probably London, although I know it's very expensive to live in the city, so that'll probably never happen unless I win the Powerball. So, fingers crossed!
So the next question is, what are your New Year's resolutions?
I don't really like to set resolutions or goals. I stopped doing that a very long time ago, but there are things that I want to do to improve myself or become a better person or, whatever. One of the things that I really want to do is read more, which I actually picked up a book at the thrift store on philosophy that I'm kind of excited about reading. It's a pretty big read, so that's one thing that I'm looking to do this year is just read more.
And I think another thing that we really want to work on is eating out less.
Yeah,
I know in the month of December we ate out constantly. We spent a lot of money eating out. Yeah. And this first few weeks of the new year, we haven't actually eaten out that much. We've been cooking a lot more at home.
For sure.
So that's really good. Another thing, what was one?
We've been trying
to declutter. We have so much stuff. We're kind of hoarders of just things. We actually just cleaned out this room that we're in right now the other day and got rid of 3 boxes full of stuff and just took it all to Goodwill. And I feel like I just a weight was lifted off of my shoulders because living with clutter is very...
It makes me really anxious.
It makes me
sometimes I find that I'll just walk into a room and then walk out of the room. I have no reason to be in there because it's just too cluttered. Exactly. So definitely want to get rid of things in the new year and stop buying things. And I know society tells us, or just even viewing other people's lifestyle on social media, people are always buying new things, consumerism, you need to have the newest this, the newest that, or even at the thrift store, sometimes I feel compelled to buy things so that I can make a video. So this year I kind of want to just buy the things that I need instead of the things that I want or that I feel will make me happy just to buy things. And sometimes you go out and buy things just to buy things, and so I'm trying to cut back on that and do other things more productive with my time. So our next question is, were you two always avid thrifters, or was that something you all got into later on?
I think we've always been pretty avid thrifters. I can remember actually going to the thrift store with our mom. She was really into decorating our house, so she would go to the thrift store and look for things to decorate with, and I just thought it was really cool that people got rid of their stuff and that you could just go and buy all of these different things. I remember one time our mom bought us a huge cash register from Arby's that was at the thrift store.
Gosh, I remember
we thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I've always really loved going to the thrift store. I think in high school is when I really started to get into it, but it was still kind of like taboo. People didn't want to be like, oh my gosh, you shop at a thrift store, but I'm never embarrassed to say that I shop at a thrift store. So okay, so the next question is, how do your closest friends feel about you guys being YouTubers or internet personalities? I mean, I don't think we've ever really asked our friends what they think about it. I don't even think they really care, to be honest.
I think sometimes our friends have more faith in us than we have in ourselves.
That's true.
Sometimes they'll be like, so, what's the game plan? You know, what are you doing? What are the goals? What's the end game? And we're just like, oh, I don't know. And, you know, they see all of this potential in us that sometimes we don't see. And I feel like they're the closest things that we have to family at times. So
That's very true.
Sometimes I don't ask for input, but I'm like, hey, what do you want to see? What's cool? You know, yada, yada, yada. I don't think that our friends see us any different than they do their other friends.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And I don't think that that means that we're different from YouTube than we are in real life, because you guys watch our vlogs and these Q&As and any of our other videos, and that's exactly who we are. Whoever we are on the internet, the way that you guys see us is basically, I mean, that's who we are in real life. So I don't think there's any differentiation from the way our friends see us, because...
And also some of the friends that we've made are friends that we've met over the internet, that people watched us online and then we became friends with, you know, through YouTube and other social media platforms. Mm-hmm. So they see us how, you know, we really are. And so I feel like we're really grateful to have the friends that we do have. And actually sometimes our friends will send us outfit of the day videos and they'll be like, outfit of the day, go. And then they'll film their outfits, just not like in a mocking way, but yeah, it's because that's what we do. And so it's really cool. Next question is, what are 3 necessities for a college wardrobe?
I think everybody's necessities differ. I know that last year we did a back to school looks video and a lot of people said that my looks were not wearable for school, but I guess it's all up to whatever you would wear.
Or
to be more, I guess,
with.
Broad across the board for everybody. I would say a good pair of comfortable shoes, whether it be a sneaker or a loafer, something that you can get a lot of wear out of. Yeah, I wear my kitten heels because that's something I feel comfortable in, but that's not probably best for everybody. I would say a tote, because that's what I always use. I'm not a really big, I am a backpack person, but not for school. And then I would say some kind of layering piece, like a lightweight jacket, because I was always getting cold in class all the time.
I think, first of all, everybody's college experience is different.
That's
also,
true.
Some people do online, some people do night classes, some people do the whole, you know, full-time college student, some people do part-time. So everybody's college experience is different, first of all, but my number one necessity for me is obviously jeans, because I absolutely love jeans, and I bought jeans from Urban Outfitters my first year of college that I still have and wear to this day.
True.
So I think a really good pair of investment jeans is definitely a necessity. Also, what I carried in like my bag of choice was a messenger bag. I upgraded from like a bag from Urban to a PS1, and I still use that PS1 to this day. So definitely a nice bag that can grow with you. And then I would probably say sneakers, because you guys see in my vlogs and my everyday life that I always, my go-to thing is a pair of sneakers, because they're comfortable, they're functional, and you can dress them up or you can dress them down.
Those are, I think, perfect. Those are spot on. So the next question is, if you could be sponsored by any company, who would it be?
See, I have my practical side of my brain, I don't know if that's this side, telling me one thing, and my love side of my brain telling me another thing. And so if I could be sponsored by any company in the world, it would be Dr. Pepper. Because I love Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper. You know, and I wouldn't even want any like monetary compensation. I would just want like free Dr. Pepper for life, or a soda fountain with just Dr. Pepper put into my kitchen.
That's a pretty good one.
Wouldn't that be great?
But practical, what would you go with?
Probably a thrift store like Goodwill or Savers, because then I could put out content,
whatever, anything.
Yeah.
And it would be good too because I could use whatever I wanted, and then when I was like kind of over it, I could redonate it and then just get something new.
So I could feel like I wasn't
never-ending cycle. Yeah. Exactly. That's probably what I would say. A thrift store, probably Goodwill or Savers. I like either one.
Next question: would you give up Starbies for 1 million doll hairs?
For $1 million hairs, would I give up Starbies? Probably. If somebody was like, I'm gonna give you $1 million to give up Starbucks forever, I would definitely give it up. Because I don't need Starbucks. I don't drink coffee every single day. I can go a few days without drinking coffee. I only get a tall. I don't drink that much coffee, so I don't necessarily need it. I could probably stand to drink more water anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I would give it up.
I would take $1 million.
I wouldn't drink iced coffee probably anywhere else until I found one that I really liked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would give it up. So the next question is, if you had to pick one high fashion brand to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's a good one. I mean, I'm not into labels. A lot of the clothes that I wear come from the thrift store. I don't buy a lot of designer stuff.
I don't buy any designer stuff.
I don't buy any designer stuff. So labels really don't mean anything to me, but I feel like if I could wear one high fashion brand, like I want to go kind of like all out, but also wear something that I love, because I just feel like that's the whole point of it. You get to wear things that you probably wouldn't be able to wear in your everyday life. So I'm gonna say Rosie Asulin, because I love everything that she makes, and hell yeah, I would wear that stuff every single day.
I don't know, I guess I would be pretty basic and just say Saint Laurent, because I feel like, you know, their pieces are somewhat wearable.
They are very wearable.
Ankle boots, leather pants,
leather
blazers, moto jackets, suede.
Yeah.
Like, that's all really me. I feel like I could find it at the thrift store, honestly, but I guess if I had to choose one high-end brand, I would say Saint Laurent. So that wraps up our first Q&A Tuesday of 2016. Very wordy right there. But we really hope you guys enjoyed.
We have 11 more of these to go throughout the whole year, so we hope you guys all stick around. And there's a playlist, so if you missed any of the previous Q&A Tuesdays, they will all be in the playlist somewhere down there. I think it's like one of the last ones.
If you did enjoy this video,
don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!